Hi everyone, I'm Uliana. Welcome to beginner yoga class. You might need a couple of blocks and a blanket in today's practice, so grab them if you have them nearby. Otherwise, don't worry, you can also practice without them. Let's just get started. We are going to start in an easy pose. So sit cross-legged on the floor. You can use a blanket or the block underneath your sit bones to elevate your hips a little bit. This way it will be easier for you to sit straight. Once you found your position, place your hands on the knees, palms facing up. Gently close your eyes. Take a deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. One more deep inhale and exhale. If you are familiar with Ujjayi breaths, you can start incorporating Ujjayi breaths in your practice. Otherwise, just keep breathing deeply in and out through the nose. Slowly open your eyes and start making circles with your head. Move your head in circular motion, slowly and gently. Notice if you feel some tension in your neck. Maybe pause a little bit more in that place where you feel tension. Now change the direction. You can keep your eyes closed. Enjoy the stretch in your neck as you move your head slowly. Now bring your head back to center. Extend your arms in front of you. Make fists and make a few circles with your wrists. Then change the direction. Just warming up the wrists. Extend your right arm in front, palm facing forward, and with another hand gently push your fingers back so you feel the stretch in the forearm and wrist. Now release right arm, do the same on the left side. Release and extend your right arm again. This time palm is facing back. And with another hand gently push your hand back. This way you will feel the stretch on the other side of your wrist and forearm. Release and switch arms. Gently pull the fingers and the hand back. Now just shake out your wrists. Place your fingers on your shoulders. With inhale, move your elbows forward and up. With exhale, bring them back and down. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Keep making circles in the rhythm of your breath. Warming up the shoulders. And now switch sides. Move back, up, and then forward and down. Release your arms. Place your hands on your knees. With inhale, lean forward and lift up your chest. With exhale, lean back, round up your back. Inhale forward, lift up the chest for seated cow. Exhale, lean back, round up like a cat. Keep moving with your breath in this seated variation of cat and cow stretch. Just a few more, warming up the spine. Come back to center. Place your right fingertips on the floor. With inhale, reach your left arm up, and with exhale, bend to the right side. Keep breathing here, stretching the left side of your body. And with next inhale, come back to center, switch sides. Now reach up your right arm, and with exhale, bend to the left. Keep breathing into the right side of your body. Inhale, back to center. Place your left hand on your right knee, right hand behind, and twist to the right. Come back and then switch sides and twist to the left. With inhale, back to center. And now straighten your legs on the floor. You can keep sitting on the blanket or move it away if you feel more flexible now. Sit with a nice straight spine. Flex your feet and start making circles with your feet. Change direction. Now bring your feet to neutral position. With inhale, flex your feet. Exhale, point. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. A few more like this. Grab your right foot with both hands. Bring your knee as close to chest as you can. With inhale, try to straighten your leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Keep your spine straight and try to straighten your leg a little bit more each time. On the next inhale, keep your legs straight. Lift your chest, straighten the spine. Keep breathing and feeling the stretch on the back of the leg. Flex your left foot. And release your right leg. Extend it on the floor. Same on the other side. Bring your knee close to chest, grab your left foot. With inhale, straighten the leg. With exhale, bend. Keep doing it with your own breath. On the next inhale, keep your legs straight, lift your chest, straighten the spine, flex your right foot, keeping it active, and try to straighten your left leg even more. Release, cross your legs, shift forward, bring weight into your hands, and then come up to standing. We will do sun salutations now. Feel free to modify them according to your body and preferences. Your feet can be together or hip distance apart. Stand nice and tall. Press down through the arches of your feet and lengthen through the crown of your head to the ceiling. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, bend forward, knees can be bent. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, step back into plank, shift forward, lower down to the floor. Inhale for Cobra. Exhale into downward facing dog. In our first downward facing dog, you can bicycle your legs. Keep pressing down through your hands, lengthening the spine and the seat bones up to the ceiling. And you can keep your knees bent and heels off the floor until you feel flexible enough to straighten the legs. Keep breathing deeply in and out. Remember your Ujjayi breath if you are using Ujjayi breath. On next inhale, look up, walk or step forward, flat back. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, release your hands. Second round. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend from the hips. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back into plank. You can also lower your knees down first. With inhale, Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths here. Keep rooting down through your hands. With inhale, lengthen through the sides of your upper body. With exhale, draw the ribs and navel in. On your next inhale, walk or step forward, flat back. Exhale, full forward bend. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, release your arms. Last round. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plank, or maybe you want to add chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Keep breathing here. Long and deep breath. Inhale, step or jump forward, halfway bend. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, release your hands. Sun Salutation B. Inhale, bend your knees into chair pose. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, lower down your way through plank or chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot to your right hand. Keep your left heel up for high lunge or lower it down to the floor for warrior one. With inhale, reach up. With exhale, lower down to the floor. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your left leg up. Exhale, step your left foot to your left hand. Inhale into high lunge or warrior one. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And 5 deep breaths here. If you feel more flexible now, try to straighten your legs and bring your heels down to the floor. But remember to lengthen through your upper body, lengthen the spine. Inhale, step or jump forward, half forward bend. Exhale, full forward bend. Inhale into chair pose. Exhale up to standing, release your arms. Second round. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, lower down through plank or chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, high lunge or warrior one. Exhale, lower down to the floor. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, warrior one or high lunge, your choice. Exhale, down or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And 5 breaths here. Remember, if you need a break, you can always come to child's pose or pause the video, take a break, and when you're ready, come back to practice. On your next inhale, step forward, halfway up, and exhale, forward bend. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, come up to standing and release your arms. Now step your left foot back. Place your feet parallel and pretty wide apart, around 1 leg distance apart. Place your hands on your hips. With inhale, lift the chest. With exhale, bend forward. You can place your hands or fingertips on the floor or grab your elbows. Knees can be slightly bent. Try to shift more weight into the balls of your feet. Maybe rock a little back and forth, side to side, to release your neck and spine. Release any tension you might have there. Now release your hands. Grab your left ankle or left shin with your right hand. And with inhale, open your left arm up to the ceiling into twist. Keep breathing deeply here. Deep inhale and exhale back to center. Grab your right ankle with your left hand. And with inhale, open your right arm, twist. Inhale and exhale back to center. And slowly come up to standing. Bring your feet a little closer and sit down into Malasana. the Yogic Squat. If you feel that it's hard for you to balance on your heels, you can use a blanket here. Just roll it and place it under your heels. This way it's easier to keep the balance, so you can concentrate on opening your hips. Press your elbows into your knees, trying to open them wider, and lengthen the spine. Try to lift your chest up. Now slowly release your legs and come up to standing. Place your feet wider again. Move your left foot so that the toes are facing the short side of your mat and both heels are in one line. Inhale, lean to your left leg, lengthen the torso and bring the hand down to your shin. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Breathe deeply in and out here. With next inhale, come up, turn to another side. Inhale, lean to your right leg and then drop your hand to your shin. Look up to your other hand if that feels okay for your neck. Inhale, come up. Move your left toes out again. You might need to move your feet a little wider this time for warrior 2, so that when you bend your left leg, your knee is on top of your ankle. Push down through the outer edge of your right foot. Look to your left hand. Strong warrior pose. Inhale, reach your left arm up, reverse warrior. Left knee stays as it is. With exhale, drop your left forearm on top of your left thigh and extend your right arm over your head. Keep pressing down through your back foot and stretching to the top of your fingertips. On your next inhale, come up to warrior 2, then straighten your legs and turn to another side. Bend your right leg and come to warrior 2 on another side. Make sure your right knee is pointing over your second toe and not turning in. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stretch your right side of the body. And on next exhale, drop your forearm to your thigh, extend the other arm. Keep pressing down through your back foot and stretching the left side of your body. Inhale, come up to standing. Turn your feet so that they are parallel. Interlace your fingers behind your back. With inhale, lift your chest up. With exhale, bend forward. On your next inhale, slowly come up to standing and turn to the front of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, inhale, reach your right leg up. Exhale, step it forward. With inhale, rise up into high lunge. Exhale, bend your left knee so it hovers above the floor but doesn't touch the floor. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Keep doing this. The right knee stays in the same position, and you can use your arms to help you with this move. One more inhale. Exhale, bend your left knee, and this time lower it to the ground. Use a blanket under your left knee if you have sensitive knees. With inhale, reach your arms up for low lunge. With exhale, try to sink deeper into the lunge. You can stay here if you feel enough stretch on the front of your left leg, or another option is to grab your left foot with your right hand. You can use a block, like I'm doing here, and try to bring your foot closer to your sit bones. This stretch might feel quite intense, so just try to focus on your breath and relax a little bit in this pose. And now release your foot, bring your fingertips to the floor, straighten your right leg, sending your hips back, flex your right foot. Take a deep inhale, straighten your spine. With exhale, bend to your right leg as much as you can. Try to keep your right leg straight as much as you can, stretching the back of your right leg. On your next inhale, bend your right leg, shift forward, and exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your left leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale into high lunge. With exhale, bend your right leg, almost touching the floor. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. And you know what to do. Just keep breathing and moving with your own breath. Left knee stays on top of your ankle as you move up and down. And on your next exhale, bring the right knee all the way down to the floor. Inhale, reach your arms up into lunge. Exhale, sink deeper into the hips or grab your right leg with your left hand. Remember to breathe deeply in and out, breathing into the parts of your body that feel tight. Release your foot. On the inhale, straighten your left leg, send your hips back. Inhale to lengthen the spine, and with exhale, bend to your left leg. Keep your left foot flexed and active. If your hands don't reach the floor in this position, you can use blocks and place your hands on the blocks. Inhale, bend your left leg, shift forward, and exhale into downward facing dog. Now lower down your knees and come to rest in child's pose. You can keep your knees together or as wide as the mat. Catch your breath. Relax your forehead to the ground. We are already halfway through the practice. So notice how you feel now, if you feel any difference compared to the beginning of the class. And then slowly come up to tabletop position. Make sure that your knees are hip distance apart and your hands are shoulder distance apart. Tuck your toes in. Take a deep inhale here. With exhale, drop the ribs and navel in. Take your knees off the floor so that they hover a few centimeters above the mat. Keep pressing away from the mat. Keep your core strong and activated. One more inhale. Exhale, lower down your knees. You can sit back into child's pose. Shake out your wrists if you feel any tension. And then come back to tabletop position. We are going to do it 2 more times. Tuck your toes in. Inhale. Exhale, knees off the floor. Keep breathing deeply here. Activate your core. Pressing away from the mat. And release your knees down. Take a break in child's pose. Last time, come up to tabletop position, tuck your toes in. Inhale. And exhale, take your knees up. Concentrate on your breath. Try to breathe deeply in and out. Ujjayi breath can be really helpful here. And on the next exhale, lower down your knees. Come to child's pose for a second. And then lower down to your belly. Place your hands next to your chest. With next inhale, lift your chest up for Cobra. Take your hands off the mat and use your back muscles to keep you in Cobra pose. Try to come higher with each inhale. And then exhale and release. Now interlace your fingers behind your back. With inhale, lift your chest up. Try to bring your hands closer to your feet. Lift up higher on each inhale. And on the next exhale, release down to the floor. Release your hands. Place them next to your torso, palms facing up. For next pose, as you inhale, lift up your chest and take your arms and your legs off the floor as high as you can. On inhale, try to come even higher. Remember deep breath. We are here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Place your hands next to your chest and sit back into child's pose. Now come up, place your forearms on the floor. They can be parallel or interlace your fingers. Step your feet back and come up into forearm plank. Make sure that your shoulders stay on top of your elbows. Draw the ribs and navel in. Firm your inner thighs together. Squeeze your butt. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down. Take a rest. Position your forearms and feet again. Inhale into plank. Remember, shoulders over your elbows. Concentrate on the breath if you find this position too hard. Deep inhales and exhales. Then release, take a break. Before we do it one last time, position your arms and feet again. Inhale into plank. Now we will do a little different variation. Inhale in center. With exhale, drop your hips to the left, almost touching the floor. Inhale center, exhale to the right. Inhale, exhale to the left, and then exhale to the right. Keep moving a few more times. And then release your knees to the floor and come to lay down on your back. Bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees drop to the floor. Your hands can be next to your torso or place one hand on your belly and another hand on your chest. Take a deep inhale. Notice how your chest and belly expand. Exhale, chest and belly drop down. Inhale. And exhale. Pay attention to your breath. Try to make your inhales and exhales the same length. And now bring your knees together. Extend your legs on the floor. Bring your right leg up. Try to grab your shin or your toe and try to straighten your leg as much as it is possible, stretching out the back of your right leg. Also try to bring your knee closer to your chest. Breathe in into the stretch and try to straighten your leg more and more. Release your right leg. Now bring your left leg up. Grab your big toe or ankle or shin. Try to bring your left leg closer to the chest and try to straighten it as much as it's possible. Release your left leg and bend your left leg, place foot closer to sit bones and place your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Take hold of the back of your left thigh or your left shin and try to bring your left leg closer to your chest. This hip opening pose might feel quite tense for some of you. It definitely feels tense for me. So just try to close your eyes and relax here. Breathe in into your hip. Think of something nice. We are going to hang out here for a little while. Okay, now release your leg. Place your right foot on the floor and your left ankle on top of your left thigh. Grab your shin or the back of your thigh. You might notice that one of the sides feels more intense in this pose or in any other pose. That's completely normal. One side of the body tends to be often more flexible or stronger. If you're doing your own practice, you might try to work more on one of the sides, maybe hold the pose longer on the side that is less flexible. And release your leg. Now grab the outer edges of your feet or your ankles or shins for a happy baby pose. Try to bring your knees closer to your armpits. Release your legs. Place your feet hip distance apart, as close to your sit bones as you can. With inhale, lift your hips up for bridge pose. Maybe interlace your fingers behind your back. Press down through your feet, try to come higher. Keep your inner thighs active to protect your lower back. A few more deep breaths here. And exhale, lower your hips down. Hug your knees to your chest. Rock side to side, give your lower back some massage. Then extend your legs on the floor. Extend your arms to the sides. Place your left foot outside of your right knee. Move your hips a little to the left and then twist to the right. You can use your right hand to bring your left knee lower to the floor and look to your left hand. Breathe in into the twist. Inhale back to center. Switch sides. Right foot outside of the left knee and twist to the left, looking to your right hand. Inhale back to center and take your position for Shavasana. Close your eyes, relax your hands, arms, shoulders, relax your feet and legs, relax your whole body. Let your breath flow naturally and stay still for the next few minutes. Slowly bring attention back to the room. Start moving your toes, your fingers, your feet, your hands. Do any movement that feels good. Maybe move your head side to side. Or bring your arms overhead and stretch. Bend your knees. Move to your favorite side. Take a couple more breaths here. And then come up to seated cross-legged position. Keep your eyes closed. Bring your hands together in front of your chest. Think of one thing that you're grateful for today. Thank yourself for taking time for this yoga practice, for taking time to do something good for your body and mind. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more yoga videos. See you in the next one. Bye!